What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Gambling Lab, brought to you by Bogey Proof. It's Travelers Championship Week, a home game, a favorite for all of us here. Coming off the U.S. Open, a pretty awesome one out at the Country Club. Big week this week out in Cromwell, Connecticut. TPC River Highlands brings the noise it has the last 5-10 years, whatever you want to call it. We're excited. We're ready to go. Let's get right into it. TJ's out this week. Trev, let's get the weather report.
Oh, my favorite when TJ's out and I get to do the weather. It's summer, probably going to be hot. I'm thinking it's going to be hot. Maybe it'll rain, and that's it. That's Connecticut. Might be humid. It's either humid, hot, or rain. So probably won't be windy. It's still
Take
summer.
that and apply that going forward for the next month and a half, 2 months.
Normally it's hot as hell at this tournament every year, Fontaine. We go. It's always fucking hot as hell.
Sweat your ass off, run around out there. Just
right after the summer solstice, I didn't look at a weather report. I'm guessing it's probably gonna be hot because it's hot.
I just had to fact check you here. Now I'm going off of Hartford. Close enough. Whatever.
Yeah. Probably.
Saturday and Sunday, it looks like all sunny with highs of 93 and 92.
Dang.
Oh,
I mean,
DJ, you're fired.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
5-iron, huh?
Yeah, 5-iron. Huh?
Yeah.
What a joke.
We're looking at a high of 77 on Thursday and a high of 82 on Friday. So,
what about the weekend? 90s, huh? Jeez.
Yeah,
I'm definitely not going.
I'll be there Saturday, folks. If anybody wants to come sweat it out with me,
yeah.
Dude, this might be the third year running we've been talking about the Travelers and we've been going. It's pretty sick. I'm trying to go Saturday too.
Bogey proof tent or something you can go chilling on, like off a 18 green or something.
Yeah, I got a corporate tent behind 17.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna need one at 93.
I'll be cooking up cocktails of the week all day in there.
Yeah, plenty of 19th holes from the Grey Goose tent coming right up. You gotta set aside a paycheck for the 19th holes. That's all I drink at the Travelers because they give you vodka towels and Grey Goose towels. You gotta have those. I mean,
you gotta scoop up the merch.
If you're not scooping the merch, then you're a scrub. But let's get into some players, huh?
Yeah, let's get into it. I mean, right off the top, the big dogs this week. Scheffler made the trip. Rory made the trip. Yeah. Cantlay, this is a Cantlay tournament like you fucking read about. I mean, you got Sam Burns, who's won 3 times this year, Xander Schauffele, Spieth. That kind of rounds out your top dogs. And Travelers is always one of the deeper fields of the year. You get a ton of guys in here. A lot of guys take a week off with, coming off a U.S. Open. I know this year is in Boston. Usually it's not. So it's not a big field normally, or at least a deep field. We get the big boys up top, but not a deep one. And then, you had the live stuff going on. A lot of people not playing. So we'll get right into it. I mean, I think this tournament is like RBC Heritage 2.0. Like I can picture Cantlay putting on the Travelers vest or jacket, whatever they do now. And like, he just scoops up tournaments like this, especially it rained all day in Connecticut today. It's going to be soft as shit on Thursday for them. Round 1 leader, 9 under. And he'll be 7 and he'll shoot 24 under this weekend. It's just going to be one of those weeks for him. He made a cut in a major for the first time forever. Patrick Cantlay is like the chalk play for me this week.
100%. I couldn't agree more. I mean, he comes here every year, owns it every year. I mean, Thursday's going to be, will be like 9, 10 under, probably. Lots of eagles. I mean, it's going to be perfect golfing conditions, super wet, but then it'll be perfect by the weekend, whatever. I agree with you. I mean, it's pretty much take a dart, put it on a board, take all the top guys and throw it and pick one. You'll probably end up being a good play. I'm looking kind of, I love Cantlay, obviously, like you said, but I'm looking kind of back at Sanjay. He burned everyone last week. I had a couple conversations with the boys who are on Sanjay, and I was off him, but didn't matter. We didn't cash anything. But either way, I like Sanjay. So I like Sanjay on the bounce back. JV course, great player, fired up,
Sanjay, there's a good group of guys like kind of around his value too with Harman, Varner, like Davis Riley, Neiman, Fleetwood, Leishman, like that. Honestly, again, like it's one of these courses where it's like it doesn't favor a certain type of player. Like we've had guys from like Ches Reavie to DJ win, right? Like that should tell you enough right there. But it's just who's got the hot hand for the week, like who's just straight up executing better. And those guys that I just rattled through have been playing some solid golf this year, especially Davis Riley. Like that might be he cares about this week probably more than most of these other guys who haven't won. He hasn't won yet. All those things. Talk about that a lot too. Who cares? Like Davis Riley didn't care this week, and he's got such a solid golf swing. I think he could tear this place up this weekend. So that's a good value. Maybe I don't know his exact daily fantasy price, but like you'll see him featured in the bank account play shortly.
Who do you like, Paulie?
I mean, name that kind of pops out to me for some reason is Brendan Steele.
Yeah.
I
every
just
year.
feel like I don't even know what the trophy is for the Travelers, but I can see him just holding it up Sunday.
And
An 18 green. Oh man, this was last year when they had that totally fucked up playoff, didn't they?
Yeah, I want to find this year's Kramer Hickok.
I lost 12 pounds running back and forth like a moron watching Harris English and come on,
Hickok. Come on,
Hickok. Fuck, man.
But yeah, I think. I mean, I'm all over Cantlay too this week. I think after last week and how he's played in majors and on tougher golf courses, he is just a birdie fest guy. He needs a course to be easy, and he will make more birdies than the rest of the field on these easy kind of just soft roll it out there PGA Tour stops. Granted, he's won the Memorial, which that can get tough, but I mean that's about it. He never. I don't even know.
Ohio,
what's his record?
Top 15 4 years in a row.
Yeah.
At this
and he shot 60 here as an amateur too, like way back in the day.
Yeah, it's if he misses the cut, I quit. I quit. But it is what it is.
And it's sneaky, a guy down there that I kind of like, just because he hits the ball straight off the tee. Lucas Glover.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He plays well here, actually. I feel like I remember watching him last year.
Yep, and I also have my eyes on Sahith Theegala as well.
Me too. That's who I think he's like
next. Kind of the same kind of guy right now, where at these TPC courses he just rips them up.
Yeah,
that's so Paulie.
I think him, and if you're getting way down there, if you're hitting up those top dogs, you need to fill your daily fantasy lineup for the DFC this weekend, like Griot week. It could be a Griot week. Your boy. This is his place. This is his fit. Doug Gim, we mentioned him a lot, like first round leader plays. JJ Spawn, TJ's boy. Like there's some value down there at the bottom where you can, if you get the right guy, the right fit, like you can go high lows this week and do pretty well in DraftKings. So keep an eye out for that.
I mean, that Taryn kid who was leading the U.S. Open is like 6,600. I mean, he must be a decent golfer. Like, you know what I mean? These guys are all over the place. Paulie, I agree with you 100%. He's going to be in one of my bank account plays, and I guess I can start it off. I feel like it's a perfect transition. I have 2 plays this week, and good for Paul. Sahith, I loaded up on Sahith this week for sure. Feel like, once again, these slap shot, easy courses, Sahith eats them up. So we're going parlay on DraftKings. We can parlay them now, plus 548. I want Davis Riley top 20, who I'm on as well, and I want Sahith Theegala top 40 for plus 548. That's one. Ooh, and second play, Fontaine, it's wet out, What are we getting this week? Come on, boys.
Rory.
Hole in one.
Let's go.
Run it up. Minus 200. We're getting steep. They're catching on to bogey proof. The hole in ones are getting steep. If you type in hole in one at Travelers on Google, there's like 40 different articles, all these different guys.
What's the record? What's the record right now? What do we have on hole in ones this year? We got to be close to even, right?
I'm 2-0, but I said there wouldn't be one at the U.S. Open, but didn't bet it. I was like, don't bet it.
Okay, you said there. Okay. There's only one.
For official plays, I think we're 2 or 3 and 1 because we hit Augusta, and then a couple weeks, and we hit 2 in a row a few weeks ago. So
nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I forgot the first week I ever even said him. But yeah, this week for sure. Minus 200. I mean, sometimes they're just telling you something. Fontaine, I mean, like they happen constantly. 16. Easy.
Yeah, 16 and
pin funnels on 16, Fontaine. When they put it in the front, there's a hill. It goes right to it.
16 and 11 or 12, whatever the short one is back there that you never see on TV because they can't get
downhill
back there.
Yeah.
You'll get a rogue video from PGA Tour Live of just like some random guy just like thunk, like only 160 yards.
Austin Smotherman just drop, just random guy. But yeah, no, I'm on the hole in one train minus 200 again this week. Let's lay it on.
Paulie?
Yeah. I mean, I know going back to the triple stack burger play that I had, we're going with the can't lose, can't lay play here.
Hell yeah.
I got top 20 minus 200, top 10 plus 110, first round leader plus 3,000, and to win plus 1,200.
Hell yeah.
That's all I got.
Can't
I'm just
lose,
all
can't
over can't lay.
lose.
Yep.
That's fire.
I'm tailing first round leader immediately.
Yeah, I can't wait to sweat that all weekend. Let's roll. All right. I'm keeping it a little bit more traditional with the bank account plays this week. A guy who had a pretty good U.S. Open and just a pretty solid year all around that just doesn't get a ton of respect quite yet. Seamus Power, I'm riding him this week. I think like top 20 is like essentially free money. It's at plus 100, so I'm not, it's a little chalky, but Seamus Power top 20, double your money real quick. Let's not mess around. And then I'm going to ride, I think Mark Leishman's going to have a good week too. He played good last week. We're going to ride Mark Leishman for a top 20 as well. Where do we got his odds at? Plus 180 Mark Leishman, top 20, and plus 100 Seamus Power, top 20. Those are the bank.
He's here every week. Leishman's here every single year, without a doubt.
I think he won a handful of years ago.
Love it.
It's automatic.
He's on a DraftKings lineup this week for sure, boys. But yeah.
All right, fellas. It's Travelers Week.
One of the best weeks of the year, man. Come on. The Connecticut fans, we show the fuck out, Paul.
Yeah.
We show out, and we yell at people.
Home game models are off the charts this week, too.
I remember when Smiley Kaufman used to come back in the day. What a time.
He'll probably be there.
I'll say he'll be there. Yes, we're live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's up to him a few times this weekend or on Friday when I was out there.
There you go.
Hell yeah. Yeah, he's good stuff. He liked to interact. Everyone used to yell Natty Light at him back in the day. When he would tee off on the first day, he'd scream, Natty Light. Yeah.
So good. All right,
good
boys.
times, man.
Happy Travelers Week. Let's go make some money.
Cheers, boys.
DJ, you're fired at Letterman.
You're fired.